the beaten finalist from last year in the men's singles, the Olympic bronze medalist Sinisuka Ginting, up against Kenta Nishimoto of Japan. Well, this is the only match in this quarter of the draw that is yet to be contested. So this will be a 12th meeting between these two players, and of the previous 11, Sinisuka Ginting has won 8 of them, including the last 2. The last time they met was in the second round of the All England Championships. That was the second of the Super 1000 events. This, of course, is the third of 4 1000 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. So Sinisuka Ginting has won the toss of the coin and has chosen to start the far end of the court, as you and I will all look down during the rallies. Ginting, 27 years of age, from Chimahi, just west of Bandung, and he went down 1 place in the world rankings to number 9 earlier today. Has been as high as 37 weeks in total as world number 2. Lost to Victor Axelsen in the final a year ago, and this is his 9th consecutive Indonesian Open. Kenta Nishimoto, the 29-year-old from Mia, went down on the world ranking as well. He's gone down to number 12. Did spend a total of 8 weeks across 3 different spells at number 9. This is a 7th consecutive Indonesian Open for Kenta Nishimoto, so he too has been a big supporter of this event. Had his best result of the year, the Japanese player, last week in Singapore when he reached his first quarter-final of 2024, where he lost out to Cho Tien Chen, who then lost in the semi-final. He had beaten the number 8 seed Pranoy in the second round in Singapore last week. Well, Ginting last week was the 2-time defending champion, and disappointingly lost in the second round. Lost to Leong Jun Hao, a Malaysian, playing a superb match. I say disappointingly, from his perspective, of course. Well, Ginting was in the All England final earlier this year, losing out to Jonathan Christie, his teammate, having beaten the number 1 seed, Victor Axelsen, in the quarter-final stage.
On my right, Sinisuka Ginting, Indonesia. And on my left, Kenta Nishimoto, Japan. Sinisuka Ginting to serve, love all, Black.
So last year's beaten finalist, Sinisuka Ginting, far side of the court, getting this first round match underway
Service
against
over.
Kenta Nishimoto. Well, the very first year that this man, Ginting, played the Indonesian Open back in 2015, aged 18, he came through the qualifying and then reached the quarter-final, only losing out to Momota, who went on to win the event. And I think, Steen, that was one of the first occasions that I remembered watching Ginting and thinking, my goodness, this man's got talent.
Yeah, we didn't know that would be sort of a start of a rivalry back then between him and Momota. He was one of the few players who could beat Momota at his peak.
Yeah, in fact, in 2018, he was the only men's singles player to beat Momota twice in that year.
Three, one. Fault. Service over. 2, 3.
That's long in the back line.
Three, oh.
Nice.
Service over. 4, 3.
Brilliant.
Service over.
Well, I thought that was clearly in.
It's out, it's out, it's out.
Oh, did it not touch him?
It's out.
Well, I'm not quite sure why the umpire is covering his microphone. Because we need to hear what's happening. It's within the rules that the umpire...
Apparently he wanted to challenge
Yeah.
Nishimoto.
Well, I thought it was... I said, well played. I thought it was in. And he thought it was in. I then thought it might have touched Ginting.
In which case he wouldn't need to challenge anything.
No, exactly. But the umpire must keep the public aware of proceedings, what's happening. So I simply don't understand why... I mean, an argument over whether there's a challenge or not is keeping us informed as to what's happening.
6,
Surely.
4.
It can be a little bit difficult
Thank you.
on court one there
Thank you. Anthony.
to see the line judges on the back lines, the two back lines there, because they're clad in sponsored clothes, but it's not in any bright colors, so it can be difficult to distinguish them from all the photographers sitting alongside the court.
Service over. 5-6.
I think one of the most interesting things about this match here, given the sort of ups and downs that Anthony Ginting has experienced here in 2024, where he's played extremely well at All England, but also had some matches where he'd gone off the boil. It is to see, that's what I'm looking for, to see, can he maintain a high amount of focus throughout the match? Can he stay focused even when he's losing a couple of rallies or three consecutively?
Service fault. Too high.
Service fault called on Ginting now.
6-7. It's too high. It's too high.
I can't ever remember Ginting being faulted on serve. It's not to say it wasn't a fault. We're not in the best position to see, but what I'm saying is it's very, very unusual.
If he's secretly gained an advantage over the last couple of months, then it's about time we get it stopped.
That's wrong. Left along the back line.
Super pace in the rally.
Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please. 7-0. Thank you. Players on court.
Well, Steve, you talk about Ginting's up and down in his career. Recently, he's had ups and downs in his personal life as well. Of course, he's got engaged last year, which is a lovely thing, but tragically, he also lost his mother last year.
Yeah,
7-0.
that's right.
Well wide.
Service over. 8-7.
Well long.
Service over. 8-0. Nine, 8.
4 of the last 5 points to Nishimoto.
Play.
Good defense.
Service over. 9-all.
Just a little bit too much on
Service
the
over.
sideways drift there.
10-9.
Anthony Ginting.
Fault.
Yeah,
Fault. That's your racket.
touched him.
That's your racket.
How can he claim
Service
anything
over.
other?
10-all. That's your racket. The shuttle touch your racket. Ten all.
Let's go wide. So it is Anthony Sinisuka Ginting who has the advantage at mid-game interval,
Interval.
albeit just a solitary point advantage.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players on court. Coach, return to your chair. (11:10) play.
So 11-10 as play resumes. Ginting with the slight advantage, missed that one. He's got
Service
beautiful,
over.
smooth movement
11-all.
as Ginting. Well, a couple of years ago, Nishimoto finally won his first title when playing in his 7th final.
It took a while.
It happened to be his 5th World Tour tournament final as well before he eventually won. On home soil, that wasn't bad though, was it? Japan Open. That was in Osaka, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
Steve. After the World Championships in...
He used to get really, really nervous whenever he got to those finals.
Yeah. I suppose in a way Ginting is probably looking to rediscover some of the confidence. He would have been bitterly disappointed last week. That's going wide.
Yeah, I heard that the Indonesian team had already started their preparations for the Olympics. And that could have affected his match form, so to speak. Jonathan Christie crashed out in the first round last week as well. 2 straight games, I think. Or I don't think. I know it was 2 straight games. Yeah. So
16.
probably hasn't been too much focus on match practice yet in the Olympic preparation.
Missed it. Well, that'd have been a run of 5 straight points.
So it's over.
This is one of the shots that you can't really control. You can just hope that the shuttle has spun so it's returnable.
Fourteen, 16.
That went under the net.
15, 16.
Missed it.
Service over. 17, 15.
And missed it by some considerable margin. Much to the delight of the home fans. Well, the thunder sticks are in full use.
$18, 15.
Great play by Nishimoto.
Service over. 16, 18.
It's a really good follow-up, isn't it?
Yeah. Fully committed.
Thank you.
That was sort of his style when he won that tournament in Osaka. He was there all the time, applying pressure. Flat clears, flat lift, always trying to increase the pace. And it worked.
16, 18. Service for goal.
Service fault call now on Nishimoto.
Service over. 19, 16.
Perfect net shot from Ginting. What a beauty. 4 game point opportunities for Ginting.
They're playing some tight net game.
Service over.
2 net points in a row there.
20.
opening game to last year's beaten finalist, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting.
First game won by
21-17.
Anthony Sinisuka Ginting, 21-17.
21-17 in 20 minutes. One game to the goods, the home favourites.
Dia kalau kamu tidak apa sentak-sentak dikit itu, dia udah pasti ngegrab. Tapi ada variasi lurus yang penting dia kamu sendiri ya. Udah jadi biar tengah belakangnya ada kesempatan untuk menyerang juga. Ya. Kalau misalnya nggak bolanya agak dalam, tapi yang penting turunnya agak neken aja ya. Bisa habis. Yang penting tengah depannya udah bagus banget nih. Jadi terus gitu.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Anthony, quickly. Second game, level play.
So umpire Mahadou from Mauritius calls for the start of the second game.
One love.
Yeah, was in all sorts of trouble deep on that backhand corner.
Two love.
So I'm assuming, Steen, that Ginting, having chosen to start the far end of the court, believes that this is probably the better end from which to play.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And that
Service over.
should mean that
One,
with the confidence
two.
that Ginting must have gained in the first game, that this is going to be challenging for Nishimoto. He's probably going to have to try. Oh, that's wide.
Out.
Attack or control
It's
the
over.
rallies
3,
as much as
1.
possible, but in all honesty, I don't know if he's capable of doing it.
4-1.
That's long as well.
5-1.
Yeah, good lengths on that shot from Nishimoto.
Service over. 2-5. 5.
A number of the matches I've seen as of late with Ginting, when he hasn't really played well, it's the net game, the shots that he just missed here. That's what has let him down. He normally has a fantastic net game.
Yeah, I agree totally with you, Steve. In fact, I think in the All England we were counting the number of net shot errors, weren't we?
Yeah. And they were followed by other errors. I think as the net game broke down, the options were limited.
Yeah.
For Ginting, he felt he had to go sharp on the lines. That's difficult when you play Jonathan Christie and when he's playing like he did at the All England, rock solid.
Exactly.
Good retrieval.
Oh. Wow. Brilliant. Comprehensively outmaneuvered Nishimoto.
Kenta, are you okay? Kenta, are you okay? Are you okay? Service over. 6-4.
Have I told you, Steen, that Nishimoto is naturally left-handed?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And he
board.
eats with his chopsticks left-handed, and apparently he plays baseball left-handed.
What on earth does he play with the right hand in badminton? That makes no sense.
Now we know what Professor Kolle has taught us about the advantages of being a left-hander and in striking the shuttle because of the way the feathers go into the cork of the shuttle. Exactly.
It's extraordinary. I can understand it in golf. I know that one of the previous great golfers plays left-handed, but is right-handed because the golf set that was in his garage was a left-handed set, so you play with that. But in badminton, it doesn't matter what hand you play. It's the rackets are the same.
And of course, the man you're talking about is Phil Mickelson.
That's Phil Mickelson.
7-4. Play. Four. Leon.
That's too far back in my opinion. That was a great lift from Nishimoto.
8.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Could tell from where Ginting's feet were when he played that overhead shot, whether it was a good lift.
Six, 8. What change? Let's change the shuttle. Change it. Service for goal, too high.
A second service falls on Nishimoto for too high.
It's too high. It's too high. It's too high. It's too high. Okay? Play. Anthony, on court.
Well, Nishimoto, I think, is fairly angry about that.
Quickly. Play now. 9-6. Service over. 7-9. Quickly.
Well, I think that bit of anger has actually sort of motivated him to play with a little more aggression.
Yeah.
8-9.
Similar to Michael Jordan towards his end of his career, trying to find someone to get a little bit mad at, to get motivated.
McEnroe wasn't too shabby when he was angry either, was he?
No, but that was throughout his career.
Yeah, good point.
One double, please. Service over. 10-8. Thank you.
There was a British long jumper called Ashia Hansen, I think her name was, and one of her competitors, you know how long jumpers put a mark on the track?
Yeah.
So they've got the correct
Right.
stride pattern going up to the takeoff board.
10-8.
One of her rivals moved that, and she got so angry she won the World Championships. Yeah,
Well done.
there's the problem at the net again, Steve.
Yeah, but well done by Nishimoto, because
Yeah.
he was taking a small step forward. Look at this, ready to pounce on it had it
Yeah.
come over. And that
So-
puts extra pressure.
So you see that as a forced error, not an unforced error.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, and there's a subtle difference, you're right.
But nonetheless, it counts as a point for the opponent, and that was one of the things I thought Ginting was superb when he's at his best. Oh, that's a good one.
It's going wide. And it's 10-all.
10-all. Play.
Fantastic rally, this one.
Oh, lovely, lovely drop.
Good shot.
Lovely. And it is Kenta Nishimoto
11-10.
who goes to the mid-game interval with a 1-point advantage. So, just 1 point in it, as indeed there was in the opening game. But in contrast to the opening game, here in the second, it's the Japanese player with that 1-point advantage.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Play on court. Coach, thank you. Anthony, on court. Kenta. On court. Quickly. 11-10. Play.
So ever since he was faulted for service too high, he's actually played much better, Nishimoto. That anger has worked in his advantage. And before I get masses of messages on social media or in my email inbox, Ashia Hansen, I think it was triple jump where she really excelled.
A bit of adrenaline might help.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is amazing, isn't it?
13-10.
I think
5 straight points.
I think Ginting has fallen in the trap of being a little bit too content, playing a bit too passive.
13-10.
Even that he didn't really put away with conviction,
So
did he?
11-13. Quickly, quick toweling. (11-13).
Didn't seem to stay with the shot.
Service over.
And he's gone off point again, Ginting. He's
11.
lost 10 of the last 13 points. Or rather, Nishimoto's won 10 of the last 13.
Oh, that's gone wide as well.
15.
Yes, 8-4 advantage
11.
this man had.
Yeah. It's almost, you can see
16,
that
11.
all confidence have left Ginting. Every shot is doubtful.
(17, 11).
This is absolutely extraordinary.
18, 11.
It's 10 of 11 points now, you know, Steve.
Sorry?
It's 10 of 11
10 of 11
points.
points. Yeah.
8-10 down to 18-11 up. I think Ginting's got a hope,
11.
as it looks as if we're going to go to a third game. He's got a hope that Nishimoto doesn't get faulted for serve in the third game. Because ever since he has been faulted, he's been a different player.
Yeah, but it's. I think it's also something within Ginting. There's something that's not working the way it should.
Oh, my word. That's so far wide.
20, game point
Sideways drift is
11.
it's wild. It's a curveball basically in the left-hand side when the play is clear.
So 12 of the last 13 points and 9 game point opportunities for Nishimoto.
Game.
One game all.
Second
There's a
game
stunned
won by
silence
Kenta Nishimoto
from the fans here in
21-11.
Istora Senayan.
One
They
game
can't
all.
quite believe what they've just witnessed. "41 minutes into the match, and it's one game all."
Mau nggak mau kosong depan ini. Jadi kamu set disiram, ya dorong. Kalau dorong datar-datar ke kirinya nggak apa-apa. Tapi kalau kanannya dari silang kamu ke kanan, silang juga. Nah itu dia nunggu. Kecuali angkatnya tinggi ya. Tapi kalau bisa disiram netnya ini aja. Atau taruh aja dia. Ayo, ini kan sedikit agak.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Kenta, on court. Kenta. Final game, level, play.
So from a game and 4-8 deficit, Kenta Nishimoto, I beg your pardon, has stormed through that second game.
Service over, 1 love.
It's going to be interesting to see his approach here in the third, especially in the opening stages. Got to work, both players got to work extremely hard, the way I see it.
Nice.
It's great play by Nishimoto,
Service over,
staying in it.
1-all. Thank you. Two, one.
Yeah. Well, you said in the second game, Steve, you thought that this man, Ginting, had gone a little bit too passive.
Service over.
That was more
2-2.
business-like.
Yeah.
There's a couple of times he's shaken his wrist. There we go, after the rally. I wonder if he's got a bit of an injury problem.
Yeah.
But surely, Steen, an awful lot of this is psychological. I mean, he just completely went off the boil, didn't he?
Yeah. And that's, I think, some of the things that have started it. Not necessarily that smash, but from the near side of the court in the second game, he missed a couple of cross smashes, and he missed them by a lot. It was in the middle of the net. And then it seemed like his game became too predictable, and it was easy for Nishimoto to defend. And that, coupled with some mistakes on the net, spelled trouble in the second game.
Service over.
It would be a huge boost if he can
3-4.
get his game together.
Service over. 5-3.
It's not so easy when you play in this arena here because of the drift. So it's not so easy to get the timing right. And a lot of times we've seen that Ginting, with his short, crisp racket movement, can control the drift, but that's just not been the case today.
Another error at the front of the court.
3. Play. Anthony. Four. 7-3.
Well, Steve, we know that Nishimoto is a very good player, but for Ginting playing on home soil in a stadium where he's had a huge amount of success, I mean, he's not only was in the final of this event last year, I mean, he's won the Indonesian Masters event 2020. Beat Antonsen in the final. So this would be a huge shock if he doesn't get through this.
It would. There were warnings last week because he crashed out early of the tournament he won last year, and Christie lost early as well.
In fact, Ginting had been in 3 consecutive finals at the Singapore Open, winning it for the last 2 years prior to this. That's more like the Ginting we know and love.
Thank you. Players on court.
course, we don't exactly know what happens on court, what the thoughts are, what the feelings are on court, but hopefully some of our journalists can ask questions about that.
Yeah.
After this match, also to Nishimoto, because it's interesting to hear his reaction as to what did you think about that? What spurred your comeback?
Nice shot.
Service over. 8-5.
Nishimoto also qualified for the Olympics, missed out on the ones on home soil. Japan had Momota and Kenta Nishimoto. So this time Nishimoto is going alongside Kurai Naoka.
Service over.
He also needs a result where he's at 12 at the moment on the world ranking. I think there's going to be 14 seeds in the men's singles.
But of course, this man, Ginting, now he's dropped down out of the top 8.
Yeah. That's
worrying for him because of seedings for the Olympics.
Yeah, and if he loses this match here, then he's not going to qualify amongst the 8 best for a seeding.
No.
A 5-8 seed. Though he is, I think, entered, I'm just checking it, that he's entered into Australia Open next week, but I would be, if he loses this match, I would be surprised to see him in Australia. Good shot.
Nice.
Anticipating that it's the cross towards the backhand corner that is the more safe of the two on Nishimoto's side.
Kenta.
Well, the umpire's going to warn Nishimoto.
You're wasting too much time, okay? No delay. Play.
You're wasting too much time, no delay.
That cannot come as a shock for anyone.
No.
Service over. Seven, 10.
He's used the body smash to great effect,
11-7.
has Nishimoto.
Interval. Change ends.
And he has the 4-point advantage at the change of ends here in the third and deciding game. Well, unless Ginting can re-find his form, he's in big trouble.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Anthony on court. Coaches, to your chairs. Kenta on court. Coach, return to your chair. Anthony, quickly. (11-7). Play. Kenta, play now.
Oh, you shouldn't have touched that. I think that was going just wide.
That was close.
It's over. 8-11.
Have another look at it, Steen. Very close.
Yeah. Again, the body attack.
Service over.
Low quality
12,
lift.
8.
Attempted lift, it actually became a flat shot from Ginting. Look at this. That's not good enough. I mean, that's the corner that the opponent is covering. He knows that that's the most safe corner. It's like Ginting has forgotten how to play in Istora Senayan.
Yeah.
Good coverage.
14-8.
Nishimoto also entered into Australian Open.
I'm struggling to really believe what I am watching here.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to give this man a huge amount of credit, Nishimoto.
He's grinding on. Moving with good pace and keeping on the pressure.
16.
Yeah, but I put that down as an unforced error.
Yeah.
Yet another from Ginting. It's gone long.
17.
I don't think Ginting believes anymore.
No, we see the same situation as we saw in the second game. What was the score when they changed ends here?
It was 11-7.
11-7, so he scored 1 point.
Yeah. And he
Down
was
7-1.
And he was the one that chose ends.
And he was up from 8-4 in the second game. He scored 4 points on this near side of the court. That's almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
19-8.
Match point opportunities.
20, match point 8.
And that's it. The match clock just ticks over the hour mark as the final point was won by Nishimoto. That is extraordinary. There is something definitely wrong
Match won
with
by
Ginting.
Kenta Nishimoto. 17-21.
Whatever it is, whether it's mental or physical, we wish him well and a speedy recovery, because that is not like the Ginting that we're used to seeing at all. is the final rally. Cross-court block was nice, but Ginting not even really running for it. Confirmation of the score, 17-21, 21-11, 21-8 in the deciding game, and the match lasting exactly 1 hour. So as they take leave of centre stage, that's our 10 matches for day 1 of competition. Of course, we've got more first round action tomorrow. In fact, we've got 2 court coverage here in Istora Senayan. It all starts at 9 AM local time. That's 0200 GMT. From all of us here, and especially from Steve Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.